everyone, Sheree here. Today I'm going to create a layout using the Felicity Shay kit. Now I've already picked out my border paper, I've got that white cardstock going in the center there, and I really love these new Shay Tag Builder metal dies. They are my absolute favorite to use right now, and I decided to do a tag design. I'm going to have about 6 tags on this spread, and my photo just happened to fit perfectly inside that tag shapes, so that's why I've come up with this page design today. So my photo is already cut out. I've got my journaling printed out onto some vellum, which will fit inside the tag shape, so I'll be adhering that to one of the other tags. I'm thinking I may cut one of the tags from one of the library cards here. It will cut off that name word on the side there, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to decorate the tags anyway, so it won't matter if some of that's cut off. I haven't decided which colour yet, so I will do that. I've got a selection of the Shay Kit papers here, which I'll be using to cut out more tags. And there is the Shay stamp set, which was included in the kit. The metal dies are available separately in the shop. So I'm not sure if I'll be using any of the stamps today, but I've got it here just in case. I've got some of the die cut florals picked out here, and this happy word, a label there, a little heart. I'm also going to use this arrow, which is from the Arrows and Ampersands sticker pack. And I've also got the puffy word stickers here to use as well. Absolutely love those. So I think I'm ready to get started. So I'll pop you one fast forward and show you how I'm going to put this one together today. Okay, so first up I'm going to cut those tags out. So I'm just using some washi tape to secure the die on top of the paper there. I'm also going to do that little reinforcer piece as well on another piece of paper. They've been run through my die cutting machine, so I'm just peeling those off, and now we have a perfect tag, and the reinforcer piece is absolutely perfect. Love that. So I'll go ahead and cut the rest of those tags now with all the different papers that I have chosen, and then I'll be good to go. So you can see there on the right, everything's now cut out, ready to go. So I'm just centering my cardstock. I'm sorry about the out of focus shot there. Happens again. I wasn't looking at the time, I'm afraid. Alright, so my cardstock is centered onto that background paper. I'm just using my T-square ruler to make sure it's properly centered, and then I can go ahead and start playing around with placement of these tags. So I'm just making sure I'm happy with the colors that I've chosen and working out where I'd like to place my photo and all the rest of the tags. And I've decided just to do 3 of those reinforcer pieces, so they're going on to 3 of the tags. I'm spacing those out evenly as well. So just putting a white one onto that pink tag there. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that order. And I've decided to go ahead and just add some stitching around the outside edge of that white cardstock before I do anything else. Alright, so that stitching is now done. My tags are back on the page, and now I've got a really long piece of white twine, and I'm going to attach it to the very first tag and tie a bow, and then I'm going to thread that really long tail through the top of each tag so that they're all sort of joined together. So just having a little fiddle around with that bow there, and getting the rest of that tail organized, just trying to get it so that it's sitting really nicely. So now I'm going to go ahead and thread it through each of these tags. I'm trying to get it evenly spaced. I want a little bit looped on the right hand side there as well, but you'll see me do that a little bit later. Right now I'm just getting that twine threaded through, and then I'm going to actually embellish these tags before I stick them down, just in case there's any stapling or stitching I wanted to do. Okay, so this yellow tag, I've got my vellum journaling going on there, and I'm just stapling that one on. A couple of staples at the top left and bottom right there. So that's my journaling. So I'm just looking at what else I can add. I've got that black heart die cut I've just added to that middle tag at the top, and another little love die cut that I'm added to that photo, and they're on foam dots just to add a little bit of dimension. So the bottom right tag, I'm going to add that beautiful floral die cut piece, and I've got the word together from the puffy word stickers going on there, and this beautiful velvet bow that was from the Reagan kit a few months ago. So I'm using a glue dot on the back of that one just to adhere that one into place. I love how the colours from older kits match the current kits beautifully. Alright, so this pink tag, I've grabbed out some crepe ruffle trim. That was from the Brooke kit a little while ago. I don't think there is any more of this in the shop, I'm afraid, but it's handy to have in your stash just to add a little bit of texture there. Okay, so that's going underneath that happy word. I'm going to put some small foam dots behind that happy word just to lift it up off the page. Trying to add lots of nice dimension to this design. Okay, so I want that sort of hanging off the tag and overlapping onto the photo. Alright, so pretty happy with that, and I've got that arrow sticker just going above that happy word. Okay, so the top left tag I still need to do, so I've got that label die cut. Now I want that hanging off the tag as well so that it overlaps that one to the right, and then I've got another beautiful floral die cut piece. So again, using some foam dots behind that to add some dimension. And then I've got these two puffy word stickers that say lovely moments, and then another puffy sticker with a little heart on it. So I'm just fiddling around with the placement of those. Trying to get them nicely positioned. Need to move that little heart down a little bit as well. Okay. Alright, so I just wanted to add a couple more things to the journaling tag there. So I've got the mini wide paper clip going on the right hand side, and then I've got this brie chipboard flare, so that's from a few kits ago as well. It just says today. Just added that to the bottom of that tag. Alright, so just deciding what I wanted to do next, and I decided to add a little bit more texture with some messy thread behind those floral die cuts. So just got a little bundle of thread there. I'm just lifting those pieces back up and arranging that thread underneath and then sticking it back on top. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. So next I'm going to stick all the tags down into place. I'm going to start with that center top tag, because once I get that one centered I can use that as a guide to do the rest. So using my T-square ruler just to line that up at the 6-inch mark in the center there, making sure it's nice and straight as well, measuring top to bottom, and then I can go ahead and stick down the rest of these tags. Okay, so they're all now stuck down into place, and you can see I've tried to space out the twine between the tags nice and evenly, and I've added a little bit of stitching to that top left tag and the bottom right tag as well. And now I'm just adding a staple to where I've got those twine loops on both sides of the page, just to hold them in place so they don't move around. Okay, so all I need to do now is add the date at the bottom right there with my roller date stamp, and this page is done. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I've put this one together. I'm absolutely loving these tag builder metal dies. Let me know if you've got any questions, just pop it down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and I'll see you again soon with another project. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye for now.